everyone, this is Molly Meep here. So basically, I am just making a vlog for all of you out there, just so that you all can get a little bit of insight into my brain and my world, just to know a little bit what I'm about and why I'm here. Um, Basically, I had started YouTube because I was inspired by my friends out there, which you all know who you are. And I was also inspired by my absolute favorite YouTuber of all time, and that is Markiplier, because he totally inspired me with his words and inspiration that he ends up saying in some of his vlogs. It really helped to give me that push to want to chase my dream and be myself and get myself out there. And this is why I'm doing this now. Um, so thank you, Markiplier, and thank you to all my friends out there. I love you all, and it really means a lot to me that you guys are showing me the support you have been and to help me get out there. I'm gonna try and do my best to get more content out to everybody. Currently, right now, it's just a little bit of mixed match between silly, stupid vines of me being a dumbass again, and just my little vlogs of just advice or just me giving thank you shout outs to people who are there for me. Um, I really do hope that my channel will continue to grow and that I will eventually get more subscribers, because I would like to eventually do Let's Plays for games and do game commentary because I absolutely love gaming. I am a hardcore gamer. I have been a gamer since the age of 5. I had been raised pretty much on classic vintage game console systems such as Nintendo, and then, of course, my favorite system of all time was the SNES. Those of you out there who know what those classic game consoles are, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from because you feel me. I absolutely grew up on the SNES and I love it. I still love it to this day. Unfortunately, I don't have my SNES anymore because it was stolen from me, but I do know that a lot of those old vintage classic games that I did play back in my childhood are now like on emulators that are on PC. So I know that I can eventually download the emulators that they're on and I can play them. So I mean that's always a plus benefit, and that makes me happy. Yeah, see my smile. I absolutely am happy about that. Um, so anyway, I also had gotten into more of PlayStation gaming than I have Xbox. I only played one Xbox game in my life, and that was Munch's Odyssey. Um, I had played it with my sister like years back when it had first came out, and that had pretty much been my only Xbox experience. I morely was drawn into PlayStation. So currently, right now, I have a PlayStation 3 and somehow a PS2 that hasn't died on me yet. My cords, of course, are kind of a little bleh, flaky, but the system itself still works, which is kind of shocking because usually by now, like, that thing would have been dead and buried. But it's still working. So I mean, hey, if it's kicking, it's all better for me. I'm cool with it. Um, but anyways, the game systems that I currently do have, I have, well, my PC, of course. I have my PlayStation 3, I have my PlayStation 2, and I have a Nintendo 3DS XL. Um, I really do want to get into other PC gaming because I know that what I'm starting to get into is the indie games. Um, One that I've really been like obsessed with lately that I had just bought like 2 days ago was One Finger Death Punch. It is just an amazing game. It is highly addicting. I will fairly warn you right now, that game, if you start it, you're gonna be addicted. Like your bits are gonna be everywhere. You're just gonna be addicted. It is not a game you can put down easily. I tried to walk away from it, and even though my hands were hurting like hell, I went back to it like 10 minutes later. I just could not put it down. It is just absolute mind-blowing fun. You will go insane. You will just go insane. Also, the other things that I'm into, I mean, I also love a lot of movies. I'm into more of like the horror type of genre movies, but I also like action, suspense, comedy. One of my favorite movies of all time was Terminator 2. I still love that movie even today. It's just a really great movie. It was like one of the best movies ever. Like those of you that have seen it or know what I'm talking about, you'll know what it is I'm talking about. I mean, come on, who hasn't seen Terminator 2? It's like the best movie ever. um, Also, I'm kind of a little bit of a dork, so I mean, I do a lot of derpy, silly things. I mean, I love to have fun, I love to laugh, I love to smile. Um, I don't really have like a lot of friends that I can do things with, like for gaming or just even talking to in general, like in person, because my friends I do have that are there for me are all spread out there. So I mean, you guys all know this. You're all far away from me, and I mean that kind of bums me out a bit. But hey, I can still talk to you all. But the other thing about me too is that I'm always looking to meet new people and to make new friends. Um, so I mean, if like you feel that I'm somebody interesting that you want to get to know or to add in your circle of friends, feel free to add me. I mean, I am not going to be this like horrible mean person, just be like ew, but I mean, yes, I do have to kind of be careful for myself, because there are some people out there that are a little bit loopy. No offense, but the whole stranger danger thing, and I mean, I completely am aware of that. But I know that I would like to find people that I can relate to and that I can game with. If you have Steam, feel free to add me on Steam. My account, you can either find me under Molly Meep, MOLLYMEEP, or you can find me under my account name, which is Corpset. That is CORPSETT. So feel free to add me on Steam. I'm currently trying to get more games on Steam. I only have about 4 games, but I do hope to get more. I'm always looking forward to being, invited into any kind of like gameplay or anything. I mean, if you guys want me to join in on a game or ask me, just contact me and just be like, hey, want to come and hook up on this game? I'll be like, yeah, because I love to play games. It's amazing, especially when you get to play with other people. Because I mean, like for me, yeah, I can play games by myself all the time if I want to, and I mean that's one thing. But sometimes I just would like to play with other people. I mean, I've been trying to get people to add me on D3 like forever. For those of you who don't know what D3 is in short, that's Diablo 3. I play D3 once in a while. My battle tag ID on that game right now currently is Wednesday 13. So if you want to add me on there, feel free to add me too. Um, Also, let me see. What else can I say? Um, I mean, I'm pretty much just a all around fun chick to get to know. I have a silly, random, crazy sense of humor. I really like to make people laugh. It's just something that I've always, had within me is just being myself, being silly. I've had people in the past that have tried to hold me back and hold me down from being who I am. And now that I have finally found my confidence within myself again, I I can be happy again. And I really have 3 people to thank for that. That would be my son, number one, because everything I do now is for him. Secondly, would be all my friends out there. You all know who you are yet again, but thank you. Um, and of course, my inspiration again, Markiplier. Um, just without them, I wouldn't be here today. I just feel like they are the reason why I pushed myself to come out of the dark and let people see me, because now I am my own voice and my own mind and my own thoughts. I am here now. I just want people to, you know, not think that you can't do something with your life. Because I mean, look at me. I thought I wasn't going to get anywhere. I thought that, doing YouTube would be extremely hard. And in some way, in a sense, it kind of is. But I'm trying to come out of the shadow and not hide in my shell anymore. And being true to myself. Because that is one thing that people need to do more often, is a motto that I have kind of put together is 4 simple things. You need to be confident. You need to feel sexy. And you need to stay true and be you. Because if you don't stay true to yourself or be yourself, then what is the point? You basically be like a freaking puppet on strings. You wouldn't be, who you're supposed to be, who you're intended to be. You need to not let people tell you who to be. You have to figure that out for yourself. And I know that it took me a few years to finally wake up and realize that. And now, because of that, I can smile, I can laugh, I can be a complete dumb shit if I want to, and it doesn't matter. Like, people can freaking judge me, hate me, like me, love me. I don't care. I mean, if people are with me, great. If they're not, great. I mean, it goes either way. As far as I feel right now, I'm good. I would look forward to making friends. I would look forward to playing games with any of you. I would absolutely just love it if people would actually come and talk to me, because I actually do appreciate what people do. I'm not somebody who's just like, oh, this is just another freaking person who's doing this and that or whatever. No. Me, I'm here because I want to have fun. I want to get to know people. I want to do fun things. I want to make all of you happy. I want to put a smile on all your faces. And I want to know that I can end my day knowing that I made people laugh, smile, whatever. If I gave you guys a better outlook on life, great. I mean, that's a plus for me. That's really a plus for me. So, I mean, all I can say is, if you want to feel like you can accomplish anything, do it. Because you can make anything happen. Nothing is impossible. And I seriously mean that. Nothing is impossible. Anything is possible. You can attain anything in life. But you have to want to apply yourself, and you got to want it. Not just say it, but you got to want it. You got to go for it. You got to shoot for it. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you cannot achieve something in life, because that's not true. I'm still working on attaining my dreams, and I know eventually one day I'm going to get it. But anyways, I just wanted to give you all a little bit of upbeat advice, some confidence, and again, into the mind of the crazy little Meep over here. So, until next time, Molly Meep out. Bye-bye. Mwah.